Matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California. And starting to look at the back half of the season now. Is it too early to start talking about regular season awards?
Oh, for MVP, I think that field has been narrowed down at this point. There are a clear group of women who have a real shot at MVP.
And as for the rest of the awards, a few of them are still wide open. A lot can change between now and the end of the season. With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Gray outside. Out to the left wing. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And she didn't get quite enough under that one. Top Beckers. Baseline jumper. Chalk up two right there.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Tina Charles for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here. McBride outside. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Lets the three fly.
After the first three misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they just still can't connect.
And stolen by Kayla McBride. Parker Tyus outside. Now Gray. McBride outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gray, guarded by Beckers. Miss Incredible can't get it to go. One of the blockbuster trades in recent WNBA history. Seattle trading Jewell Loyd away in a 3-team deal.
Yeah, Jewell going to Los Angeles after 10 seasons and 5 All-Star appearances with the Storm. Seattle ends up with the second pick in the 2025 draft and a 2026 first as well. That's a great haul if you ask me.
Now here's Parker Tyus. Pass to Gray. Back to Parker Tyus. Now Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded by Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Williams. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
The Storm trail. Gray outside. Here's Charles. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. It's going to be on Mrs. Incredible. All into her late 30s, Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
And the first one falls for her. She hits one and then misses the second attempt from the line. One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
What a great look at that tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here is McBride. Gray defending. Inside. Parker Tyus, good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Beckers outside. Another one falls for the Sparks.
And 10 of their last 12 points now have come off an assist.
They're just moving the ball well, getting everybody involved.
Now here's McBride. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. This Incredible can't get it to go.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's McBride. Guarded closely. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Hits it from three-point range.
What vision from Gray, one of the top points in the league. She does not miss open teammates.
To the inside. Tipped. Mrs. Incredible with the steal. Blocked.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Howard. Pass to Hamby. Here's Beckers. Now Gray. Over McBride. The Sparks, no good that time either. Parker Tyus outside. Gray up top. Mrs. Incredible with the rebound.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
It drops for her third basket. She's only missed one shot.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Fires the three. And the Storm miss again. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Sparks on top, leading by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
There hasn't been a lot of settling for outside shots really early on.
Yeah, they've done a good job to work it low and not take the easy way out on offense. No shortcuts.
Pound it low.
Here's Cook. Down low. Suarez. Oh, Stephanie Suarez with the dunk.
She might be small for a center, but she can jump out of the gym. She plays big.
Gray, she's covered by Gardner. Pass to Howard. No good with the triple.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And here's Gray. Here's Cook. She's guarded by Hayes. Now Gray. Here's Suarez. Releases. Natasha Howard pulls it in.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Howard the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Natasha Howard.
What a dish out of the pick and roll. Harris is certainly a cerebral point guard, guys.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Seattle calls timeout. both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Turner. Gray up top. Now here's Turner. 5 on the clock. Gondrzic. And the Storm miss again.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
Now here's Gondrzic. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gray outside. The left wing from downtown. Gondrzic, shot is off. Williams with it. He's picked up by Charles. And here's Gondrzic. Turner a screen. Pass to McBride. Here's Gray. Here's Charles. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
And the Sparks call time here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Kira McCowan throws it down.
You got to be kidding me. Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
And why not? A nice way to pad the lead right there.
Let's all go to New York.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm all in.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. That's good. A tough shooting night. She's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the paint and stolen by Charles. McBride with the ball. Williams there. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Way too many.
The Sparks with the lead. Becker's outside. McCowan. It's good on the putback.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's Gardner. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by McBride.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride is really taking on that alpha personality type.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. 8 points for her. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Los Angeles Sparks, Natasha Howard, shooting 1.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Beckers outside.
Back to Gray. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. The Sparks, no good that time either. Seattle trailing here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Gray defending. Pass to Gray. This is incredible. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. And that one's good. Gray. Here's Parker Tyus. No good on the 3. And we finished one half of play. The Sparks on top, up by 9. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so one more time. A round of applause.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. You have to like what we're seeing from Mrs. Incredible.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
And the Sparks with possession here.
Beckers outside.
To the middle. That one falls.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
McBride misses. And here are the Sparks now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Gray outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Now here's McBride. Gray right side. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. The shot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. And stolen by Charles. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Sinks the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
This is incredible. Misses the 3. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Mrs. Incredible. 8 points for her. Inside. And she takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
That's getting the job done.
Powerful two-handed jam.
And 2 more on the board.
If she's got a few more of those in her, this lead will really start to shrink.
What a view of that spectacular play from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Now here's Williams.
Los
No
Angeles
scoring yet
calls
from
timeout.
her, but that's likely to change. Timeout called the Sparks. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gray outside. Misses Incredible with it. Working on Charles. And Williams gets it to go.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to McBride. The tray. It's hauled in by the Sparks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
We've all known the name Paige Beckers well before the 2025 draft. She's used to the spotlight.
No doubt. I mean, she's been a name in basketball for a long time. She was the #1 recruit out of high school, then in college. As a freshman, the National Player of the Year. Obviously, huge expectations for her here in the W, but Paige Beckers is used to that.
Here's Parker Tyus. Pass to Gray. This is Incredible. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Parker Tyus. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Beckers.
Right side, Howard.
Pass to Beckers.
And stolen by Gray. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Defended by Mrs. Incredible.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Parker Tyus the screen. Down low. And Parker Tyus throwing it down.
Well, she's not your classic power forward type in terms of size, but she has that tremendous athleticism.
Beckers outside.
Inside. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And she jams it in with authority.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Well, they're just going for the throat now.
I feel bad for that rim.
Yeah, I can see why you feel bad for the rim there, Tim. But now's the time to do this, right? Keep attacking that rim.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
First free throw is good.
A dead-eye outside shooter, Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
And so she hits both.
Here's Beckers.
She's got 12. Gray outside.
Pass to Beckers.
Pass to Howard. There's the triple.
It's rebounded by Suarez.
Here's Seattle. A 12-point game. To the inside. Oh, Stephanie Suarez with the dunk.
Assisted by
2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right, and she was ultra safe with that dunk.
Better safe than sorry indeed. And look, that's how he should be. You want to remove all doubt.
Pass to miss is incredible. Gray. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Back to Gray. Puts it up. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Gardner. Pass to Beckers. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Paige Beckers. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Sparks on top. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th. Pass to Gondrzik. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Sparks.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that 3.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's McBride. Good on the 3-point shot.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
McCowan inside. Suarez covering. And it's Hayes missing.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time. They're lucky that pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it. It's stolen by Howard. Williams. Screen by Howard. Pass to Hayes. From outside the arc. Rebound, Tina Charles. McBride outside. Out to the wing. And here's Suarez. McCowan defending. The kick out to McBride. Williams with the steal. And Gabby Williams with the slam.
Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once she came up with the steal, she went straight on the attack.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, guys. Go hard to the bucket. Don't let them get set up on defense.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's covered closely. Pass to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
McBride. She's guarded by Williams. Now Suarez. Now Gondrzik. Shot clock at 6. McCowan with the steal. Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Hayes. And Tiffany Hayes throws it down.
You gotta love when a center like McCowan causes havoc using her length.
Pass to Prince. McBride. Shoots over Williams. And again, it's the Storm missing. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Prince covering. There's a screen by McCowan. The putback. It's rebounded by Suarez. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For three, Kayla McBride. And again, it's the Storm missing. Pass to McCowan. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Prince covering. Up top, Mrs. Incredible. Williams. And that's collected by Kayla McBride. Now here's Prince. She's tightly guarded. McBride misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Pass to McCowan. Now Howard. Over Charles. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Offensive rebound. And she banks in the layup.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Timeout called the Sparks.
All right, this is coming out of the board. Come on, it's now for your Breakers Nursery.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Powers. She's covered by Gardner. Pass to Harris. Back to Howard. From deep. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 17.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
And the first one drops. And that's good as she hits both shots. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Now here's Powers. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Ariel Powers.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Pass to Prince. Here's Turner.
McCowan defending.
Now Prince. Now Gardner for three. Nelson Adota with the rebound. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Powers. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Ooh, no luck on that one. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Drive home safely and see you again soon.